Hello everyone, Hate Mail here. Just want to have a few thoughts and a few things I want to share before we begin episode 400. We have a live episode that we did on Discord. Didn't come out quite the way we were hoping. I had worked a very long day and we had some technical issues. It was still pretty fun. We were a little bit more negative than I originally intended, just due to us being a little bit disappointed in the 5-year anniversary. Maybe something's still coming. The month isn't over yet, but we know better than to get our hopes up too high these days. But all in all, it's been a pretty fun month, with the reworks being insanely good, and I've done terribly bad in Siege because Supergirl always seems to find a way to wreck my day, or Nightwing sometimes. But anyway, on to the show. I want to give a huge thank you to our contributors to the show, everyone on the tier list, Burger and Zubaz, for everything that you do with the Burger Shack, Zubaz everywhere, what you're doing with moderator. I also want to give special thanks to Dr. Fate for making this hilarious picture that we're using as the cover art. I want to thank DC Legends for providing a game that, while not perfect, has provided a lot of entertainment for the past 5 years. And then also want to give a huge thank you to all of our fans, and especially our patrons, who continue to support the show, despite our show lacking a little bit of quality, especially as of late. And I just want to give a massive thank you to Digidax, who is our Bruce Wayne sponsor, to Nesmus, the Last Prime, I probably pronounced that wrong, who's our Lex Luthor sponsor, and then all of our $10 sponsors, Big Spoon, Hawkeye, Joshua's, Vagant Soul, and then our Clark Kent sponsors, Beto Byrne, Dark Wand, James B., Joseph S., Todd W. We really appreciate all the support, and all of our Jimmy Olsen sponsors, we really appreciate you as well. So we will continue to try to upgrade the quality of the show. We do have some things that we've been discussing recently behind the scenes to kind of give a little bit better content and more content that would be applicable. But obviously, without a ton of new content in the game, there isn't a ton of stuff to talk about. And then you also have a high-quality podcast over at Atlantis After Dark. And then also there's in Crime Alley podcast. Wait, I always forget the name of it. Crime Alley DC Legends. Crime Alley something. A few other good ones out there. So surprisingly a lot of content for a game that hasn't had anything mega new in quite some times. So we definitely appreciate you. And we will get onto the show, and we have a new show that is airing right now. Good morning, WROL.
The people you know. The news you trust. With your anchorman, me, Hugh Bradstone. Get ready for Good Morning WROL. So then the biker says to the librarian, I don't know, but if I find $100 in there, I'm keeping it. We are? Yes. Yes. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning WROL. Hey, do you guys want to chill it? I'm in the middle of a broadcast over here. Sake. Today's top story. Today's top story. WROL officially hits 400 episodes. Each one of you, please speak directly into the microphone and extol your virtues for WROL. We'll start with you in the first corner, sir.
Hey, Hate Mail, it's Retmus here. I just wanted to congratulate you on your 400th episode. Man, that is a long way to go. I remember back in the days before alliances were even a thing, and we were just on the simple old DC Legends message board, and you and I were discussing Shazam when he was first coming out, and at that time you couldn't figure out a really good team for Shazam to fit on, and then you and I started talking and we were working out different things, and it's just really cool to see at the very beginning days, you know, how we chatted a little bit, and here we are, 4 years later and 400 episodes of your show, and now we're teammates as well on WAD. I just wanted to give you this big shout out and say congratulations, man. You're fantastic and the community loves you.
Yes, words well spoken and words that we can all appreciate. Thank you very much, Retmus. You are always an inspiration to us. All right, the panelist in the middle there. Yes, you, sir.
Hate Mail, this is Biff by Adam West. I want to congratulate you and the entire WROL crew on 400 episodes. I was trying to figure out the math. Is that like an episode every 3 days for the last 4 years? That is absolutely amazing what you guys do for this community in supplying content and help, and it is really much appreciated. And we're happy to have you working with us on AAD as well. And no one, Hate Mail, and I mean no one, makes people feel more self-conscious about their RB4 tunes than you. I want to thank you for being a one-upper, and every time I'm excited to take Grodd RB4 or Impulse RB4, I love how you just swoop in there and tell me yours is RB5. Thanks, man. Love it.
Oh, wonderful. A bit of one-upsmanship, I see. Oh, that's what Hugh likes. That's what Hugh likes. Well, thank you very much, Biffed by Adam West, and if I may say so, that's a very peculiar name. Okay, next up, who is this in the middle there, this scruffy-looking fellow? How did he get in the screen? I don't understand.
Man, 400 episodes. What an achievement. That's pretty impressive. Everybody else has touched on what you've done for the community and how awesome that is, but I want to touch on what you've done for me. 4 years ago, whenever it was, I discovered WRL. I suffered from insomnia, and you guys successfully cleared that up for me. It's been the best 4 years of my life. I've been able to get so much sleep and focus. I just thank you guys. Thank you. But in all fairness, you have taught me a lot about this game. You guys, I guess, are smart and all that kind of stuff. So thank you for that. And all seriousness, congratulations. That's one hell of an achievement. Good job, guys.
Security, can we please get somebody to just right over there. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yes. Back with another last entry here, and it must be this young lady down here in the final corner. Please tell us who you are and what you would like to say to WROL.
Hey guys, this is Witty from AAD. I'm just here to congratulate you guys on 400 episodes. Yay, you got there. I hope you keep doing what you do best, and let us keep being the fun ones. You get to be the boring ones, we'll get to be the fun ones. Thank you guys.
Oh, direct burn. Feel it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Well, I think that about does it. Is that everybody from WAD? Has anyone seen the AB? Oh my God! No. We're not playing that here. I'm not gonna get this ad taken down off the air. Hey everybody, it's me, the AB from WAD, and I want to thank WROL for being the guiding light, the big toe, if you will, of all DCL podcasts. Thank you guys so much. We love you, and congratulations for 400 episodes. Straight from Darkside's boom tube. WAD.
Also, we wanted to give a warning, there is some explicit language in this part of the podcast.
Hawkman! Just take a vacuum, just gobble all you guys' money. I have a banana on my mouth.
All right, let's get this thing rolling. Welcome to WROL Broadcast. This is episode 400, and we have a whole host of people in chat who all have permission to speak, so this episode could go really well or horribly terrible. We have two oldie but goodies, and in honor of poor audio, we have DP.
Hey, what's up?
And we also have old school Ogre Barbarian.
Heyo!
Hey! Been a long time. So before we get into some DCL chat, are you DP? We'll ask you first since you're busy picking up poop. What are you playing the game at all still?
Define playing.
When was the last time you logged in?
I log in actually every day.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're at least you're keeping up.
I'm a bonus collector. I'm like the login collector. That's what I'm doing right now. So I mean, I touch the app. That's about it. I just do a bunch of the free stuff, and then that's the extent of my day. I kind of like look at the shop to see like what skins are on sale, and that's about it. Because I still have gems, and just like buy that stuff out. I was waiting till the black suit Superman came around. Then it came around. Now there's a gold suit Superman, and I don't even know what else I want to do now.
You play?
Dude, why aren't you playing if you like? We got like 7 different Supermans in the game, and like he's OP now.
It's a time. It's a time thing for me. It's like it's work, so I don't have the time to commit to anything else right now. So I basically I spend literally less than 3 minutes every day, quote unquote, playing the game.
What's so hard about just like putting the game on auto, and just like rage quitting the battles that's what Luke does. He just like loses 27 matches a day.
I don't even need. I'll probably like not even. I won't have the ability to attend it, like to pay attention to that stuff.
Oh, do you have a kid now? Is that why?
No, I don't have it. Well, I have a dog who's kind of like a kid, but that's not.
Yeah.
Like my work right now is it's insanely busy.
Oh damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that's about it.
World famous Ogre Barbarian, who told me you did start playing briefly again. Did you already quit? Or are you still going?
No, like I'm still playing. I'm not trying too hard. I barely complete my dailies. I don't even do that every day, but I still playing. Like they just hit the Nightwing and Terra sales, and I was like, "Woo, Titans!"
Nice.
Is Mrs. Barbarian still at it?
No, she hasn't touched DCL in ages.
Did you actually stop playing for a good while, or you kind of passively played in the background?
No, I did in fact stop playing for about 6 months or so. I actually got a new phone. I have an Apple now, so I actually had to completely start over. I couldn't just jump back onto my old account.
Well, that was.
It's the iPhone.
You started over.
Wait, that's still not a thing? Seriously?
Nah.
Oh my god. I mean, I could have if I had jumped through the hoops maybe, but there's no direct porting.
Did you go through any withdrawals? Did you need rehab or anything for that?
From switching from Android to iPhone, yes, there's problems.
I mean, leaving DCL.
It wasn't such a big deal until, like, some of my friends started talking about DC shit, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. Gotta stop cursing. Started talking about DC stuff, and I was like, man, I miss DCL.
Yeah, it has a way to sucking you back in really quick.
Yeah, it did that.
Because I came pretty close to, leaving. I wouldn't say leave, because I'm not actually going to leave, but like really stop playing after a couple months, and then I kind of got sucked back in the last couple months. This month's been a little trying, because it's the 5-year anniversary, so let's move on to some DCL topics. The 5-year anniversary is not appearing to be anything. I don't even have an event, and maybe they're going to surprise us with something, but I'm pretty disappointed actually with this month. I mean, the characters are great. I love 3 reworks are awesome. The new characters are not that bad, but the 5-year anniversary of the game, like, I'm very disappointed actually that there's really nothing.
Hey, we get sales, so
the sales were horrible.
that's why I said it. So
There's always Tapjoy offers.
Yeah,
which are not available in my country, so no, thank you.
See?
So what I hear is there's a whole lot of fail. That's basically what I'm hearing. I mean, this is like standard DCL, isn't it? It's just, hey, thing happens, yay, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish you were in VIP right now. I would love to commiserate with you right now.
There is some there was some hope, and the month isn't over. They could push a patch at any point, but I've learned to not get my hopes up at all. So,
Well, didn't they come out with an announcement the other day that said they're only doing one rework and 2 new characters because they have a bunch of bug fixes to do?
That's true.
Which is a good thing. I actually am happy about that. I'd rather have one character less and have the plethora of bugs to be fixed. Siege is just a train wreck right now with the bugs. People have permanent death immunities and all kinds of weird stuff. So yeah, that part's not great. It is, it's a fun month otherwise. I'm enjoying the characters. I think I'm going to take both Nightweek and Superman RB5, which is what I'm leaning towards, if we get a Superman sale anytime soon, in the next month or two, which I'm hoping that appears. As many of you know, there's people data mine the sales, and there's no Superman sales upcoming. That's been announced, or that's in the data files, so we have to just wait and see.
We'll let you know, don't worry.
Yes. And that's Lord Milutin. Milutin? How do you pronounce your name?
Yeah.
Milutin?
It's
Melatonin?
What? It's Milutin. Like, shut up, Joker.
Dude, where are you from? You're from Canada, aren't you?
No, from Serbia.
Oh, Serbia. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
slightly different. Just
I said, I think you were out of the game for a while, and I could have told you he wasn't from Canada.
No, they all speak French. You know?
I'm the Canadian here, but coincidentally, my neighbors are Serbian.
Now, who the heck is that?
That's the man in the wind tunnel.
That's DP destroying himself. The Yeti found him.
Is he in an airport?
Oh my god. Just when you think his audio can't get any worse, he finds a way.
Well, that's Canada for you, so...
Yeah. Is it very windy in Canada, apparently?
Just like right now, for some reason. Like, oh, now it's okay.
Yeah.
But like when I want to talk about something, now the wind's picking up, right? So I'll put back on mute.
I don't remember what I was going to say now. All that wind distracted me.
Yeah.
But, so, what do you think the odds, Joker, are that we get something for the 5 years, something new? Maybe not even this month, but between now and the end of the year. Or even,
Zilch.
let's say early next year. You think it's 0?
Zilch. Yeah.
I'm not
Like
as...
negatives.
I think there's like a 15% chance.
Considering they're going to spend the next month on bug fixes, I really expect nothing new. You're gonna come up with new content and bug fixes at the same time? Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Sorry to say it, but yeah, I don't think so.
All right, well, that was a good episode. Thanks, guys.
Here's something that I'm gonna say. If when I visited WB, their team was less than 20 people, then I can only imagine it's gotten less.
Oh, 20 is like probably 18 more than they have right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way that they have time to do the things that we want. They don't have the crew.
Pretty soon it's just going to be the VIP.
So let's think about this from a business perspective. The amount of people who are actually joining the game is increasing, right? Like quarter over quarter, half over half.
I don't
right?
know about that.
But I mean, say like, okay, unless they're like doing everything in their power to like disincentivize whales, which is probably accurate. I mean, you would think that the revenue is going up, which would mean they could increase their headcounts.
Okay, so I'm doing a check because I actually was curious about this. So the revenue for DC Legends in October 2021 was $100,000 off Google Play, which is down. I think it was $200,000 or $300,000 last time I looked, which was a long time ago.
Okay.
So let's
100K a month. 100K a month is not a lot.
No, I'm looking at Apple now. Let's see what Apple was. Apple's 200.
Okay, so
20,000.
You can blame Olay for stealing all the money from DCL.
Actually, you know what? I think that's about the same as it was a year ago. Hold on, I have this saved. Let me go to my old archives and see. I'm very curious.
I'd be curious too.
Is that an AB I hear?
That is finally an AB that you hear. Yes, it is.
I knew I heard some golden pipes.
Silver pipes. Let's not get carried away here.
It did.
Why don't you regale us with one of your tales, AB, while I look this up?
One of my tales. Once upon a time, there was an AB at the end. I don't know. I don't have a tale today.
How's the cat?
The cat is great. She is lazily sitting on the chair, looking and slow blinking at me. There, aren't you, Birdie?
I saw.
Why don't you roast the WROL people?
Why don't I roast the WROL people? Can I do that? Can I use cuss words on this thing?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
yes,
I already did.
Oh, we can curse.
Why not?
Well, you
I'll
can
put an
curse.
explicit tag on it when I send it out this time.
Oh, shit.
You might not be able to monetize it.
Yeah, I won't monetize. Who's going to pay for this anyway?
Tell them they accept cryptocurrency. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Why can't I find it? Okay, maybe I don't have it, but it's about the same, I want to say.
You got to unmute and say hello. Oh, come on. Punchline's being shy.
You need to give her a punchline. Well, she's been warned she's not allowed to yell when she's in the basement chained up, so... So we know that's the only way to keep the girl this long.
I'm actually curious. I see this guy in chat. Kung Lao Owl. What's his story?
You know who that is.
No, I don't.
That's Toshiba.
Who?
Yeah,
Is that a
exactly.
computer?
I don't remember how to pronounce his old name.
Dude, Toshiba's a fucking computer, man. Dude, are you okay? Do you need to check out crypto for a while?
Yeah, I think I do actually. I'm looking for the old numbers.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so when do we get to talk about DCL?
You can go for it.
Why would we talk about that?
I thought we already did that.
Somebody.
This not a DCL podcast? Like, weird.
We still have a topic?
Go right ahead, Kage.
Alright, so I was looking at Wonder Girl the other day. I was like,
When aren't you?
Wait, what? Wonder Girl's still a thing?
Dude, she's actually, I think she might be coming back into the meta with Supergirl and Terra everywhere.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
It's actually funny. I saw on the meta polls voting, I was actually about to respond to it, that I saw people were ranking Wonder Girl above. I can't remember who it was now. I was kind of surprised that so many people rated her higher. Where is that?
Higher than who?
Historic. Do you remember who it was? It was today, one of today's polls.
You guys look at the polls channel. Dude, 2D tagged me. He hit the everyone tag, right? Because I have Discord notifications off. And motherfucker puts in, like, at everyone. I'm like, dude, why did you at everyone on this? Oh, I just want you to vote on this poll, man. Like, dude, shut up.
I got it. She was rated higher than Jace, wasn't she?
No, it was. I mean, that would be very surprising, but that wasn't the one I was talking about. I'm looking through them now. Of course, now I'm not seeing it at all. But I was very surprised, and I was about to write, and then I realized that I probably should advertise this episode.
I mean, she was rated higher than Red Robin.
Yeah, but the community goes crazy about Red Robin. So
Is that a Wild Doom box?
Finally.
No, I'm housebroken, thank you.
Okay.
Man, we have the whole crew back together. Wait.
That's true. Wait. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was just lurking until you guys got into interesting subjects like DCL. I couldn't care less about the rest of this stuff.
Where's Adam? Where's Adam?
Well, these are but I'm still surprised Red Robin beat her just based by how much the community loves Red Robin.
But anyway, my whole point is that I was going to downvote Wonder Girl to like A or B tier last month, but I don't know. I think she's got a lot more use now, and kind of tells me that maybe she's still S tier and still kicking ass.
Yeah, she's back with a vengeance. Everybody buffs like crazy anymore. And there's...
I mean, I think I said it in a different chat that Wonder Girl is a lot like Lex in that both of them will always have some place in the meta, because if the teams are good enough to where they don't need to buff, then Wonder Girl's gone, which means Lex is thriving, which means Wonder Girl comes back. If the teams are buffing a lot, then that means Lex is good and Wonder Girl is good. So I feel like no matter what, unless those two get nerfed into the ground one day, both of them are probably always going to be, what's the term, evergreen S tiers?
Yeah, I could see that.
Doom, what's your take on Hippo and Artemis? They were kind of S tier when they came out, but I think the community kind of seen them as B or A tier. And
No, they better not be seeing them as B tier. Hippolyta is a god, but the only problem with Hippolyta is that she's never the best option to bring. She's just always a good option to bring. So, I mean, in terms of plug and play, she's the ultimate, because no matter what team you put her in, she does something. But I think I was talking with Scar, Rose, whatever they go by now. And, yeah, Rose. And...
Scar.
And it was the whole thing about, yeah, she provides solutions, but she doesn't cause problems. And in this game, it's better to cause problems than it is to provide solutions, usually. As far as Artemis goes, Artemis is... I don't know. It's weird to say that she's been power creeped because she's still a monster, but with Dr. Poison being around, she's definitely been power creeped.
Yeah, because I'm finding myself using Artemis a lot less, because I can just one-shot whole teams with Dr. Poison, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't care to bring anyone else. I'm just using Constantine or Black Mask, and then boom.
Well, that's because the main blues that you see now are Spectre and Darkseid. You don't really see too many of the other ones. And she doesn't do a ton of damage to them because they're both intellect-based, and especially Spectre. He's always got awareness, so she just really, her usefulness is just not really there.
Yeah, if anything,
it makes me smile to hear you guys talk about Dr. Poison like this. I remember playing back in the day with my bleed teams, and people were like, "Oh, they all suck."
Well, Dr. Poison did stuff. We had to like really crank up that AOE damage, because she can just one-shot teams now. No setup required.
Jeez.
You don't even need other bleeders. She just nukes teams.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the only bleeder on the team. That's a bleed team now.
Yeah.
But is she better than chemo?
I was actually going to, speaking of Dr. Poison, did that 2D rant ever go live or no?
It was...
I don't know.
An only episode. He listened to it. He laughed.
Oh, good.
I received a very nice love letter in my DMs about that.
Okay, well, because I was like, if it didn't get in then, I'm going to put it in now, and I was about to go off, but...
Yeah, some people heard it, but...
So do we have any speculations on how the meta is going to pan out next month with Nightwing? And how do you guys feel about the new reworks? I got SA borderline kind of feels from them. I don't know how they're going to shape the meta next month.
It's hard to tell because they're bugged, but if they weren't bugged, I mean, I'd probably say Supergirl an A, maybe an S. The only reason I say A, maybe S, is just because she's good, she kills things, but at the same time, if she isn't able to do the thing to get her double to kill things, she's not great. So it's a consistency thing. As far as Nightwing goes, if he gets fixed, then it's a matter of can he keep doing the random shenanigans he does now? And if so, then yeah, he's probably S tier. So that's just me. I don't have anything on your list.
What's the bug on Nightwing? I haven't really kept up.
He doesn't start.
He should apply invisibility before he gets turned. So that's the bug.
What? I mean, I don't even notice.
He does it on turn 2, but he doesn't do it on turn 1.
Oh.
Hey guys, I'm going to interject real quick. I'm going to take off. I love seeing y'all again. This was great. Please hit me up. I would love to join another one at some point.
Sure.
All right, homie.
Missed you, bro. Hope to hear you soon.
Later.
I've missed you guys too, Joker.
Oh, Joker.
Just hit me up sometime, and I'll gladly come on another one with you guys at some point. But I got to get stuff done. Still kind of early here in California, so.
Have a good one, man.
Later.
Have a good one, guys.
Right,
Happy
fine.
400 WROL.
I haven't heard from Ogre in so long. I'm glad he's doing okay.
Me too.
Dude, Doombox, I'm glad you're out of the water now, because holy shit, your audio is just crap.
Do what?
Dude, your audio's shit.
Oh,
It's
is
not
it?
as bad as DP's, at least.
I'm outside. That's my excuse.
Yeah, I'm pacing around. That's my own fault. If I stood in one place, it'd probably sound better.
I'm gonna do a podcast outside. All right, and, we got this thing planned out. I'm gonna be sure I'm outside all frickin' night for it.
I have to walk my dog, which is like the only time I can do this. And it's ironic 'cause I ran into my neighbor, and now I'm looking for another lost dog.
Well, if Loot and I we're going to buy Loot Island off our crypto earnings if things go as planned, and then we will have an in-person podcast. We'll get everybody.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's the plan.
So hey, how much Shiba Inu do you have?
I sold a lot of it when it spiked really.
Seriously? I thought that was just a meme. I mean, it kind of is a meme, but a meme that is beating out Dogecoin, I guess.
It did for a little while, and it may again, but it made a lot of people very wealthy. I unfortunately didn't own enough of it to become very wealthy, but I did make a nice little chunk of change off it, so can't complain.
Yeah, this conversation is gonna be like really, really derailed. Let's go back to this DCL talk that I have no idea about.
This DCL thing that we play?
Well, you guys are going on about Nightwing and Supergirl. What are you guys thinking of Superman?
I love him. I know it's controversial, and I know some people don't really care for him that much, but I was racked with indecision on Nightwing or Superman, but I have so many RB5 greens. But I'm gonna take Superman up. I just decided since Superman, I can only take him RB4, and I don't know when he'll have a sale. I figured Nightwing's here now. I'll go ahead and just buy him up to RB5. But Superman will go RB5 sooner than later.
I mean, Superman's given me an excuse to run TDK again, which is nice, because for some reason, he actually works well against him. Go figure. The guy that was panned as a counter to Superman actually works as a counter to Superman now.
And Superman, I mean, he's a little squishy sometimes, which I can understand why some people get a little upset by that. But, I mean, he's so good. I mean, you can wipe out Barda turn 1 very easily. Which, I mean, he's a solid character now. He stuns everything, punches the crap out of everything, and I like that he can be an effective leader, and so if you want to run a green leader, taunter, you can play other characters. Which actually kind of messed me up with my rebirth choices because, like, all my reds are kind of like support reds, and I don't have, other than Artemis, a hard hitting red character. Catwoman kind of, and then I have Booster a little bit, but I kind of want a strong, hard-hitting red. I kind of like.
You don't use Shiva at all?
I mean, they're not a stunner rebirth character. So Booster's kind of the only one, and he's kind of like half-hearted one, which I might finish him off eventually. But I kind of want to do Hawk now.
You've been contemplating it since release. I don't know why you don't just commit.
I know, but I didn't have a team I could fit him on for a while there, but now the Superman team he would actually fit on. And he can be, I think at RB5, I think he'll be kind of tanky.
I wish I had more shards. That's all.
I just need more rebirth crystals. That's, if they don't want to give us content, shower us in rebirth crystals for the anniversary.
Coming in for the login.
Yeah, but it's one rebirth. I mean,
A new campaign definitely would have been nice.
New anything. I mean, come on. Get rid of up and away. Just something.
You know what, though? I will say getting rid of up and away is actually one of those things I could be like, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Because it doesn't really add anything to the game. Like, you can replace it with almost anything and it would be better. Or just, like, scoot the rewards from up and away, if they're important rewards, onto something else, and then just make up and away the, you can have some green essence for doing this one.
Why don't they just put the separate rewards for the legendary and the normal missions on separate tabs?
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Whatever they want to do. Just anything. I mean, at this point, the bar is set so low that you wouldn't have to do much to wow us.
And yet they fail.
It's like, come on, guys. We set the bar so low that all it would take is just really a little bit of anything.
They actually used to change the PvP arenas around a bit. You had a Christmas one going on with some snow and stuff, and they added the one where everything's floating around.
Yeah.
Is the PvP arena still the John Constantine one? Like the one where it's like you're in hell or whatever it is?
Oh, yeah.
No, wait, no, it's like the land of the unliving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me give you
Lord.
DP. They probably haven't changed red alert rewards since the last time you played.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
So, they have changed PvP shop rewards a little bit, and what's the other one that they do?
Alliance.
Those have changed very minimally over a period of time.
I noticed that. I noticed that they freed up one slot so you have a little bit more chances to get character shards.
Yeah. So that's the extent of change for the last 2 years. Which honestly, I don't want like some big time-consuming mode. Like last time we complained about a new mode, they give us raids. So, don't give me anything like that. But
Next deal for $1.99.
yeah.
I would like some more alliance content.
Yeah.
Something to do with the group. That would be great.
Brother, raids isn't enough for you? I get clamped up with the owls for 4 days out of the month. I think I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want anything time-consuming. Just give me something that's, kind of fun that I can do
It
quickly.
could be something a little bit shorter than raid, maybe an event that would take a day, but and not every day. So maybe once every month or once every 2 weeks or something. But that would involve, everyone from the alliance. For you, that would require you to work together. Because all other content that we have is basically, solo content. Even Siege.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they could do. I actually wanted to see, because because setting the bar low, it wouldn't take a lot of work to do. Kind of have a alliance style PvP mode where you're as a team you do like an event.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. I had an idea for a alliance styled Red Alert type event.
Yeah, that'd be fun too. Something like that.
But something where you can't just choose which teams you want to fight, and if you lose a tune, you actually lose the tune. You can't just refresh it and try again, and then highest ranking alliance wins.
And for those of you on audio only, that's Boomstan, the guy who enjoys the Superman rework more than anybody.
Very funny.
Even more than me.
Zombie.
I was gonna say we've had this discussion on content like a billion times.
Yeah.
And my stance is well known that I don't believe WB is capable of producing content that is both challenging and enjoyable.
Well, it doesn't have to be challenging. Just make it enjoyable at this point.
What keeps you here?
The free pretzels in the lobby usually. That's about it.
You know how many hands have touched those pretzels, by the way? I just want to say that right out loud.
Wait, there were pretzels?
Yeah, adds to the flavor. Also, sorry, DP.
Man, how many years I've been at this? I never got a single pretzel.
Oh,
right next to the cashews.
Room after I do.
Right. Well, I got a jet, guys. It's been real, and WRL for life, etc.
Thanks, CP. It was good to hear from
But
you.
the next time there's another anniversary or anything like that, just hit me up again. Hopefully I'm not dead, and I'll be here.
Okay, I'll hit you up at episode
Alright.
500.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, guys.
Later, DP.
Talk to
Have
you
a good
later.
one.
Bye.
Maybe we'll do a little more planning for episode 500.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
this
crazy.
episode's kinda like
DP has been doing
fire
so
shot.
well that he got himself a jet. That's crazy.
I know.
I mean, weird flex to end out on, but still, cool guy. I mean,
Yeah.
Are you sure he didn't just turn himself into a cyborg and install wings?
Yeah, you guys just been flying around.
Yeah, this episode's been all over the place.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's been very indicative of our actual podcast, if we're being fair.
Low quality, just like the game we love.
Wait. Well, we're live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been playing the game this whole time.
You bastard.
If you want high quality content, check out Atlantis After Dark.
No.
That's true. Atlantis After Dark, those are some cool guys.
Yeah.
They haven't even invited me for a show. It's just hate mail.
That's
I'm
not
sure
true.
he's on every episode.
I've posted like
You're on
14
every episode
times in our
talking
private
some
WRL
fucking
chat that
crypto
they're
thing.
looking for a guest from WRL, and you've conveniently ignored it.
I have notifications turned off.
But you
know
read the
this.
chat because you respond in there. So
In the private chat?
yeah.
I only respond to the private chat, but not the public chat.
They've had me on once, and they've been dodging me ever since.
You saw what
That
happened
is
last
not
time. They lost like 4 cast members because
How is AB gonna rip my name, from my own show and then not invite me? That's disrespect.
You're invited, dude. You're invited.
Oh yeah, now
Anytime.
you invite me. Wow.
Well,
thanks.
that's how it works around here.
Thanks, man.
Well, and the other thing
Appreciate
is, you have to actually show up on time and mute. Yeah, there's a lot of rules over there. They believe in quality rules, sound
I
quality.
wish I had a good mic, because I don't know. I really want to do some shit with
You need
voice
an actual
recording.
computer. You can't just use your phone for that.
Yeah, I can't afford a computer.
Some hate mail's cryptocurrency. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hijack his computer somehow and download it.
Or don't buy
I
a
just need-
super
I just
expensive
need-
house. Move to a cheaper area.
Yeah,
San
let me just
Francisco.
gentrify-
Don't you work
let me
from home?
gentrify,
You can live wherever you
Let me
want.
gentrify South Chicago.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, maybe get that avocado toast, you millennial.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Better stop eating tuna cans and just eat bread instead.
You eat tuna cans? I usually eat the tuna inside.
If just go to Subway, you can get great tuna there.
I hear that's made of chicken.
Your wife gets me good tuna. Oh, I'm just playing.
So it
But,
sounds like this
yeah.
episode's wrapping up.
Well, I'm not sure how controversial I'm allowed to be, so I'm holding back a lot.
Oh, you can be as controversial as you want.
We got used to that, so
We're just ripping each other at this point.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we could do some kitty on kitty action that Kitty and AB were doing earlier in chat. So
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, you missed it. It was hot.
Damn, you two get a Discord room.
Oh.
So anyways, did 2D retire, or what did you mean he left?
He retired, I think.
Did he?
he didn't retire.
No, he didn't retire. He's alive and well over a double AD.
Are you sure? He said he told me he quit the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he just posted content like a day or two. Today, I think.
No, I was told that he told me he quit YouTube, he quit DCL. He's like, I don't know. He needed time for himself, just get some space.
Okay,
I'm
so
on a breakup.
basically he's on life support and I need to deal the death blow. I understand. I prepared something for this, just in case.
Oh, boy.
He said that he has to gear Power Girl now, and he's not sure he can continue on.
Yeah, that's going to cause suicide for sure.
That's actually
and
really
he has
funny.
to start wearing pants again.
He's not a pants guy. He's a sweatpants guy for sure.
It could have been shorts.
I think he wears capris. Is 2D the type of dude who wears capris or jorts?
He does.
I don't know.
Shorts are making a comeback.
I think they are.
I mean, not here they're not. It's winter. I'm wearing sweatpants.
You say shorts are making a comeback?
Jorts.
Oh.
We're gone.
Well, yeah, shorts have been around for a while. All right, I think this is taking a turn. I think it's time to wrap this thing up.
So, December characters. So, what do you think?
Absolute shite.
A little
Every
more.
episode.
I swear they're trolling us. I swear it. I freaking swear it.
I mean, there is
It's
something
not going to be a raid.
like the bug fix.
Even though there's not going to be a raid, we get a skin. We might get a Christmas skin.
The bug fixes are a good thing. I will say, if they actually fix the bugs and not fix them to create new ones.
I mean,
There will be new
still,
ones.
though,
There will be.
gives some hope for the future, right? Like they wouldn't make the effort of fixing a bunch of bugs if they're planning to close the game in a month or two.
Or if they don't have enough steps. So.
I know this is going to sound cynical and probably bad for like an episode 400, but sometimes I really kind of hope they close it down. Because I know I'm not going to leave on my own.
Oh, you got Stockholm syndrome? I understand.
Yeah.
I left on my own and I literally came back. Like,
Yeah.
you know, twice.
Exactly. It's not going to happen. So we need them to do it for us.
Yeah.
Nah.
We need
Too
them
much invest-
Just give me
too much
more
invested.
That's exactly why we won't leave on our own. It's going to end eventually. I mean, you know.
I mean, I guess, but all
It's-
things considered, it's, you know, there's worse games out there.
Oh yeah,
you know?
I mean, yeah, I agree. And the fact that the game is making $300,000 a month still is kind of shocking.
Yeah, thanks, Wales. We appreciate you guys.
It's not like a ton of money in the grand scheme of gaming, but for a game that probably has, you know, $70,000 worth of salaries, or maybe a little more than that, maybe like $150,000 a year worth of salaries, and you know, minimal costs. It's probably a lot of money.
I
Just
mean,
12 months of lanterns and Du Bois throwing money in, we're good.
yeah.
I
You
will
guys
join
keep the
him.
lights on.
Olay has significantly reduced the cost of playing, which is very helpful.
Yeah, also, that's another thing. I hope we start getting more quality when it comes to the quality of the deals that we're receiving. iOS players are getting scammed. Like, I can't buy any more Olay. I want to play Raid Shadow Legends for 10 minutes and then get 50 million gems. It's just not fair.
I agree with that. I would much rather do
Just kill off Tab Joy altogether and just make the store itself 2 times or 3 times or whatever.
that. Yeah, but they're gonna do
Honestly,
that, so.
Yeah,
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think it's likely, but I would not mind seeing it. I think what they should do is they should just always have those deals up, like the if the feature character is a $99.99 deal, they should just leave that as the $99.99 until the next character rotates in.
Yeah, I don't know why they think they're creating demand, but it really doesn't. Just means everybody just waits or moves on to the next character. You just forget about it.
Yeah. Also, releasing the Siege character in the first week instead of the free character will probably end up making a ton of demand versus releasing them almost at the end of Siege when everyone's already going to have fragments of them.
And they really should make it, if they made it so you could get double the amount of rebirth crystals a month, which I'm not saying make them unlimited, but maybe make it so you could do 2 or 3 of the characters every month, you would be much more inclined to buy way more shards.
You give it its own upgrade event. It needs an upgrade event.
Yeah,
I
a
agree
rebirth
with the
crystal
Siege
upgrade,
character,
that would be
though.
Great.
Yeah.
You're right. If the Siege character goes up first, people would blindly buy him as opposed to him being, you know, at the end of the month, where people know how many frags you need.
Yep.
So people limit themselves.
I mean, I'm not complaining because it saves me from myself. So, but I've
So
never
what'd you guys
met a
think-
game that goes out of their way to make you spend less.
Yeah, I never heard what you guys thought of Trigon.
Oh.
His model is awesome.
Yeah,
I
his model is
really like
awesome.
his design. Yeah.
But he could try a little
Can't wait to
harder.
have him as a
Such a
character.
lazily designed raid boss. He was he's just a reskin of Superboy Prime.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside, is that he's basically a Superboy Prime and Darkseid mix. So in terms of
Yeah.
abilities, he's very dry for what he is, but in terms of looks, A+.
Yeah. he
Well, I
looks
mean,
awesome.
you know, even with when Darkseid was in there, you couldn't see the scope of all the things he could do. You know, it's like they keep the bosses very basic. I mean, if he was ever released as a character, you'd certainly see more moves out of him.
Well,
Sorry,
I can't
was
wait to
walking inside.
listen to the game. I'm very curious what they do with his kit.
I mean, I don't know, because like you look at Necron, and Necron's a thing, and he's,
Boring.
I mean, he's a thing, but he's not flashy at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A 5-year campaign story that should be closed out right now, and Trigon should be the new campaign.
There's,
It would be nice to have some new stuff to auto.
There's still a 2% chance that could happen. I don't care about that being auto. I just if they did a new campaign,
Something fresh.
something fresh,
Yeah.
new shards to earn, new gears
Exactly.
to give. You know, give us gears 12 through 14.
That's too much, man. They're going to give us something higher than Rebirth. It'll end up being like Golden Age or something.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
come on.
relic,
Lose no.
add some relic or artifacts
Pre-crisis.
stuff, you know?
What they
Something
need to
new
do
to
is
collect.
But then if they did that, Rebirth crystals would be a lot easier to grab. They would have to do that.
Yeah, make Rebirth crystals easier to grab. Give us like, you know, super Golden Age mode, and then give us new rings to collect and gears 12 through 14, and we got a whole new game to play. So many people.
I don't know.
People would just be like, all the free to play would just be like, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? From 10 to 11, just so many people quit, like, immediately, because they're like, the resources that we need are way higher, and the resources we can have are the same. It's the inflation issue that I'm concerned about.
Well, people quit because there wasn't a new campaign to go along with it. That was, like, if they do a new mode, new campaign has to come with a new gear level. If they just increase the gear level and nothing came with it, yeah.
I thought they were quitting because of Marvel Strike Force.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. As far as the things go, like, I look at this game, and, like, you already know my opinion on a lot of this stuff, where it's like, WB, there's just nothing they can do, because nothing they can make will ever be entertaining. Not to say WB isn't an entertaining company, I'm just saying that the game isn't. But that's not their fault. It's more our fault, because we've made this game into a monster fest where we have characters that just completely clean out teams on turn 2 and
Well, they
drop
could
the poison.
They could do balancing, but nobody will ever allow anybody to ever have their reduction in powers. So without throwing, screaming, and yelling, so it it's boxed into a corner. Unlike every other game in existence that does balancing, but
I'm gonna
Honestly,
hop off, guys. I'm getting dinner, but it was good chat.
Oh,
later,
what are you eating?
Kagale.
Laters, fellas.
Okay,
Stay
bye.
clean. Shower daily.
Oh.
I don't know. Now you're asking for a lot.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, I know. You guys are Redditors and gamers. I know. You guys don't shower.
I mean,
so
you know, I like hanging with Mr. Shortfish. So. I've never seen that name before, Mr. Shortfish, so it's caught my eye. Wherever you are, that's a great name.
Yeah, I see you, Mr. Shortfish. Welcome to the crew.
All right. See you guys.
Later.
Have a good one.
I mean, with a name like that, he might get invited to Atlantis After Dark just so they can figure out the mystery behind the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mystery we need to get to the bottom of.
Mr. Shortfish, would you like to say hi?
Meow.
Oh.
Bring in the punchline. This is getting out of hand.
You know what's worse, though? I'm right. I'm 100% right. I can already imagine them bringing him on. It's like, so, Mr. Shortfish, does that mean there's a Mr. Longfish? Like, the content makes itself.
Doom, you haven't been on there yet. When are you going to go on?
Me?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, he said he's never going to come on.
What a loser.
Sorry.
Don't be a prick.
I know.
No, it's not being a prick. I'm happy to write songs for you guys. I'm just not ever going to be on the podcast.
But I don't know. What's the difference between going on our podcast and their podcast?
Effort.
You just show up. You do the same thing you do here.
Damn.
You show up and you talk.
I don't.
It's a lot of fun.
Also, they don't have 45 minutes for me to rant about something stupid. They have a schedule to keep.
Well, I'll give you 45 minutes. Whether we air it or not.
We better pick a spicy topic, and then I'm just warning you, you might not like what you hear.
Oh, boy.
As long as it's not Mary F. Kill with the Swamp Thing, right?
I mean,
one of my favorite segments.
There's a reason why Hate Mail only sometimes remembers to remind me that we're recording on a specific date. Hate Mail will usually be like, oh, here's the new episode. And I'll be like, oh, I wanted to be on that one. He's like, sorry. Ooh, must have gotten lost in the mail. Oh, how bad.
Well, what I do is I just post in our podcast chat and say, hey, we're going to record on this day, and then I remind you guys an hour beforehand, and then nobody shows up. So that's usually how I invite you.
In my defense, I'm usually sleeping.
Yeah.
But also, you guys are like, oh, we're recording at like 5, and I don't get off work until 6. So it can't be helped. But no. I can never be on Atlantis After Dark. It is a compliment of the highest order because you guys are legitimately too good for me. I would feel like a peasant walking into the cathedrals.
No, that's not
true. You know, it's like...
Peasants can be on there. M4 was just on there not too long ago.
Yeah, I know. M4 is a high-quality man. He does streaming.
He's moved into peasantry now. He just RB3s his characters, so...
Oh, wow.
Weak sauce.
So weak.
Well, listen, I wouldn't be part of any podcast that has AB on it either, so you're all good.
I mean, I'm going to be walking in with my RB5 Giganta and my RB5 Barda, and that's it. And people are going to be like,
so you're already
he's
ahead
that
of
kind
M4.
of person.
Already ahead of M4.
Well, the only problem is they haven't released enough tall ladies for me. Like, all the ladies they're releasing are like 6 foot something, and I'm like, give me another 7 foot something lady. Please.
That's AB. That could be the theme. The tall
Granny
ladies.
goodness.
Granny goodness.
Granny
goodness.
Granny. Well, no, she is actually. No, she's not.
Yes,
my
she
type,
is.
though. Well, no. Well, no. Well, maybe. I don't know. I would have to see. It would have to be a good kid. But, man, no, it's... I don't know. I can never do it, man. It's one of those things. You know? Like, one, because you guys would be like, oh, we're doing an episode. We're inviting Doombox. And you guys would post it beforehand, so I would actually have to show up. So I don't have the excuse of, oh, I didn't see it. So, then that kind of ruins most of my plans.
Why don't you just do a post saying Doombox is going to be there, AB, and see what happens?
I will. I'll do it. I'll put it out there. Hey,
No, don't.
special guest, Sunday, Doombox.
Sunday. You're paying for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Live at the Mid-America Sports Arena.
No, trust me, that doesn't work because, well, M4 has constantly been like, oh yeah, I'll have Doombox on to talk with me on my stream. He'll hop in and chat, and I've just straight up ditched him every time. I'm like, no.
Are people still doing those streams? I haven't been to one in
What?
so long.
What did M4 do to you, man?
Nothing. The only thing with M4 is that he's very meta-focused, and I'm very, hey, you can just pick Impulse and win this match. And he's like, oh, well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And I'm like, yeah, I'm aware, but You know, this is just the best way to do it. And then also, they banned Donna Troy and World's Greatest Detective from the Tournament of Legends, so I can't associate with them. It's just not happening.
Oh boy.
Because they're like, oh, that team takes no skill, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, shut up. You run Cheetah, Two-Face, and Dr. Poison. Don't talk to me about skill. Don't talk to me about something when you only press 3 buttons.
Come on, M4, are you going to jump in and speak up? Come on.
I think he's probably not really listening. He's just acting like he's here.
Yeah.
Because he would have responded to my peasant comments.
M4, though, good guy. Very good content creator. I appreciate and respect him highly. Like, in a different way than what I respect Cutie. But...
I am listening. I am listening.
I can't talk to people that are better than me at this game. That's why I stick in here with you guys. I mean, it's kind of true, though.
Well, they didn't ban Impulse from Tournament of Legends, so you should have been fine.
You're right, I should have, but I'm also lazy.
Impulse is in the game. There he is.
He has shown up in Siege this month a teeny bit. Black Flash is back with a vengeance, but...
Yeah.
Black Flash, he's our peasant, so feel free anytime.
He needs money.
That's right.
Needs money? Don't we all? I hope Black Flash just stops existing once Kyle gets fixed. I really do. I'm so tired of that character.
Me too. And you would think Aquaman would have fixed him, and he kind of helped, but he didn't do it all the way.
Yeah.
Jace would have done it, I guess.
I mean, true. If Jace were better, he might have done it.
Jace is fine. Jace is perfect. Leave that boy alone.
Jace is a very respectable B tier. I will agree. He is the epitome of a fair and honest character. That man works his 9 to 5, goes home and has... Well, you know what? Never mind. I was about to say something. This is a kid's show. I can't say that. Anyways, let's just say that he's very vanilla with the ladies. He's respectful, takes them out to a nice dinner, enjoys a wonderful movie, gives them the respectful kiss on the cheek, and then never hears from them again. Because he is so boring. What a character. I like this man. Jace is the reason I wake up every morning, because, man, this guy... He gives me hope, because I'm like, if this dude can wake up, then I can wake up. That's not a problem. I can't imagine having to live like him, so if he can make it through the day, I can make it through the day.
Well, speaking of making it through the day, I got to get out of here. Because, yeah.
Oh, response to Mr. Shortfish here. No, I have no idea. I have no clue if they're going to be making another Affinity.
Yeah.
They will not.
They would be cool if they had a character that's just had a passive that made him affinity neutral, just as a character. But we're never going to have another affinity.
Would have been great with Amazo, but yeah, we already missed that one.
Blue Beetle's technically affinity neutral because he hits mystics too. I'm just saying, he's you want a 2 affinity character? Blue Beetle is right there waiting for you. He's ready.
God, I love Blue Beetle.
Don't we all? Blue Beetle's so good. People don't appreciate him enough.
I know. I've been bragging about him for days, and people are sick of it. They're probably sick of my Teen Titans postings all over the freaking Joker server, my server, Reddit. I don't care. I love Blue Beetle, man. Especially with Nightwing around, he knocks off all that awareness. No problem. And he keeps him alive too. So yeah.
I mean,
Let's talk about Nightwing. Nightwing is a good character because he brings out the Forgotten Tunes. You have a good chance of winning. You might not win with all 4 tunes, but you have a good chance of winning when you use Nightwing.
Nightwing does
on
make
a lot of tunes.
Really good. I don't know about Blue Beetle. I don't think it's possible, but he makes Robin good.
Oh man,
Oh no, Robin makes, or not Robin. Well, technically Robin. Nightwing makes a lot of people really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, outrageously good. You could bring anyone. I brought Giganta in one matches. I mean, my Giganta's RB5, but, still, that's something. But then again, I've been bringing Giganta a lot lately, actually. I bring it with Superman because Superman always sits there stunned at 1 HP. And she's just like, oh, I guess I'll just become a god. Excuse me. Infinite empowered stamina ups. But, Nightwing, crazy good guy, actually, in terms of validating characters' existences. Because it's like, as it turns out, if most characters can't get hit, they're pretty good, actually, as it happens. They're some pretty decent people.
And I really wasn't expecting him to be that good. I thought he'd be okay, like improved, but I wasn't expecting him to be nearly as good as he is. So he was a pleasant surprise.
Same.
A lot of tunes need time to shine, and Nightwing gives them that time.
In Supergirl, too. I didn't think she was going to be that good either. She turned out great, too.
And that's definitely a hallmark of a good tune, because last time I heard anybody saying that about a lead was Lex when he first had his rework and made all these other tunes that nobody brought out viable again.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's not quite the Lex level of making everyone insane, but he's definitely very, very good.
He's a man of the people.
Yeah, that gives me hope for Zatanna's rework.
Yeah.
She's leader as well, so maybe they will do something interesting.
One glorious day she'll get a rework.
One day. Finally, we will validate their message saying you can never have enough Zatanna fragments.
Yeah. All right,
man.
Ladies, I have to get going, so I'm going to end the recording.
All right.
You all can stay and chat as long as you'd like, but I must go. So
I got work in a few. I'm going to leave with you.
Yep.
Oh, there goes all our comedic angle. I guess I'll...
Hello, everyone. It's me, Tutitron, and right now, there are a number of great charities that you could donate to help those affected by the coronavirus, like the ones supporting bartenders and servers like myself, while we are currently all unemployed. But more urgently, you can become a patron to WROL Broadcasts and get early reviews of new characters before sales end. Just go to patreon.com/WROL Broadcasts for more details. Hey, Bullseye, who's your favorite character?
Hookman!
Who?
Hookman!